Hey everybody, how you doing? If you don't know, the Dallas Cowboys have signed Demarcus Lawrence to a 5-year, $100+ million contract. Wow. So really all I gotta say is wow. We offered him, I think, $20 million a year. He declined it because he wanted $23 million a year. Because he had 2 good seasons. So let me just say this. Demarcus Lawrence, I respect you. I respect what you've done. If you start to pull a Dez Bryant, and what I mean by that is with your shoulder, get injured. Stop putting up big numbers. I don't want to hear it. I do not. If you continue to put up numbers like you have the past 2 seasons, then you're one of the best defense players in the NFL right now. That's no debate. Demarcus Lawrence has been one of the best defense players in the NFL over the past 2 seasons, especially for a defensive lineman. He's been one of the best defensive linemen over the past couple of years. So he deserves that money. But if he stops putting up the production he's been putting up, then it's done. I don't want that to be happening. Now he is getting he had shoulder surgery. Say that 5 times fast. I'm not even gonna say that again. He had that on Wednesday. And he's expected to be back by the start of the season. So he could miss all the offseason stuff. I don't know yet. We don't know how long it will fully take. So, with that being said, Demarcus Lawrence is coming back next season. Will he play the first game? It's looking likely. Should he? I don't know if he should. Now there's where it's starting to get complicated because he has an injury and he's starting to miss time. Okay. I hope all goes well with the recovery. I really do. I hope Demarcus Lawrence will be okay. Now, we have David Irving who quit football to smoke weed. I don't know why. I don't know why. We have him coming out and saying Jason Garrett isn't comfortable around black people or the black players. Really? I think he looked very comfortable playing with Michael Irvin Thanksgiving Day against the Green Bay Packers back in the 90s. I think he felt comfortable there. I think he felt comfortable playing with Emmitt Smith. I think he feels comfortable with Zeke and Dak. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying I think he is. I think David Irving needs to stop because I think David Irving isn't telling us the truth. Now, his thing where he said Jason Garrett didn't want him there, you know what? I'm starting to agree with Jason Garrett. David Irving, I loved you and supported you, but if you're going to smoke weed, get suspended, get injured, and not care, then what's the point? You had tremendous talent and wasted it. Jason Garrett, I don't know how he actually is. I'm just saying what it looks like. I mean, he looks comfortable. I'm not trying to say anything, but I think he is. So, I hope all goes well this season. I really do. If it doesn't, boy. New coach. Jason Garrett's on the hot seat. I'm rooting for him to do good. Because I want my Cowboys to do good. I want to win us a Super Bowl. Is that going to happen? I don't know. I really don't know. We look pretty good. We upgraded at safety. What do we need this season? A safety. And a tight end. What are the two major upgrades this offseason? Safety and tight end. We also signed Randall Cobb. Now, Randall Cobb himself is a tremendous player. Remember that touchdown he had against the Bears last season? Yeah. I like Randall Cobb. I like that signing a lot. I'm happy about that. I'm happy Jason Witten came back out of retirement to play for the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. You're welcome. We got George Aloka, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. He likes Chris Richard's defensive scheme. He said that it fits him. Great. So he's probably going to be better than he was on the Bengals. And he's an upgrade. He's an upgrade. And he might be better than he was there. And he ain't that old. And he ain't that injury prone. He wasn't that expensive. Would you rather have him? Someone that ain't that old. I don't know. I think he's 26. Not as injury prone. Isn't going to retire in 3 years. And doesn't want top dollar or Earl Thomas. Because basically everything that George is, Earl Thomas is. Earl Thomas wanted to be the highest paid safety. George didn't. George isn't as old. He's not 30 years old. Earl Thomas is. Earl Thomas is really injury prone. I'm not saying Earl is a bad player. I'm just saying, which are you going to take? We know that Earl fits Chris Richard's defensive scheme, but is he going to fit the defensive scheme on the Dallas Cowboys? Is he going to fit Rod Marinelli? Is he going to work good with Sean Lee, Leighton Van? We didn't know. There's a bunch of variables. There's a bunch of variables with George. But he came in, he's not expensive, he's not that injury prone, and he likes Chris Richard and Chris Richard's defensive scheme. No-brainer to me. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Peace off.